Zenith AM pocket radio, made in Hong Kong, of course. Kind of like the cheesy. Anyway, I believe a viewer sent me this. Thank you very much. Probably over a year ago, and I'm just getting around to it now. That's how grateful I am. Anyway, high static. Somebody wrote high static on it. Now, what would cause high static? What is high static? Okay, well, we need to twinkle-crinculate this. Let's get some power to it and bask in the static. This is not being a 9-volt driven radio, this shouldn't be all chewed up with alkaline gas. Okay, 9 volts has been applied.
Also understand that the same people responsible for managing U.S. policy in Afghanistan.
Y aquí arrancamos. 4 gallos a las 4.
El amor lo ves todos
Hot. Here the
13 years of action.
Northeast after remnants of Ida flooded massive portions of New York City, New Jersey, and other locations. A San Diego school district says 3 of their students are among the roughly 1,000 still trapped in Afghanistan. Jack Cronin reports.
Cajon Valley Superintendent David Mish. Totally.
Yeah, exactly.
Like happened with Matt.
Since in Texas, Edwards calls the situation frustrating.
Infante.
No, we're still doing it.
Jersey, Governor Bill Murphy.
The storm struck while many
September 28th through the 30th.
Selección de las barras y las estrellas van a jugar patrones irregulares. We are American today. Mientras que el ingrediente
Encouragement.
Well, if that's K Mozart, this radio does not disappoint in the performance department.
K252FO Los Angeles and 105 KKGO HD4 Los Angeles. Available online at kmozart.com plus on your smartphone with the K Mozart app. Download it today from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Welcome to K Mozart and kmozart.com.
Well, you know, of course this is not going to disappoint. 2 IFs. No audio output transformers. It's actually a kick-ass little radio. It's too bad it's made in Hong Kong. So the speaker's obviously bad. And it's using a 60 ohm speaker. That way they can drive the speaker directly from the transistors and they don't need a coupling transformer. Yeah, this is definitely a step above your typical little honkoidal radio. It's a Zenith RE10. So here's a little trick you can do. Just take one of these apart and use this as your new connector. Take one of these apart. And this way you got a nice heavy duty replacement connector for your radio. And these typically just have 6 little tiny cells in them. Quad A. Could take the whole battery apart and use these cells, individual cells in something that required a real special battery. So it's not, you know, beautiful, but it's good enough to work, and that's what really matters.
Activities are always safer, but certainly for unvaccinated, higher risk people, really trying to avoid those crowds and definitely avoiding indoor gatherings makes a lot of sense.
Some people have seen the
KVAX 1070
uptick a little bit, at least because it is a holiday weekend, so people are going to
into their afternoon show, and they told me from the very beginning.
Top of the division for the first time since April 25th, and we're all over it on the station bringing you real Dodgers talk all day long. 710 ESPN.
So this is what Radio Disney used to be here, and they are rebroadcasting ESPN 710.
We're actively looking for the next generation of
Love it and say, okay, I'm going to keep my professionalism.
Wow, this radio works great. It's picking up. This is 1090 out of Tijuana, the sports station. It actually picks it up and separates it from KNX. That is excellent performance.
He gets paid a crap ton of money, more than anybody at ESPN, so he has all the control. Yeah. The guy is on every single...
Who've decided to really tighten up in terms of their social gatherings, what they're doing outside of their house because their kids can't get vaccinated.
We ask for
KVAX.
We're overly critical of people who, for being honest, when that's what we want. But be honest.
Wow, this is a hot performing radio right here. Sorry that wasn't more of a video, but what an impressive little radio. So, yeah, unfortunately, high static is a 60 ohm speaker. 60 ohm speaker is not easily obtainable, so I'll probably just keep this as a backup to whatever. I like it. I'm impressed with the performance. I really am.